Day 35 of Oscar Pistorius' trial just wrapped early in the North Gauteng High Court. It ended at about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, where Harry Nel asked Judge Masipa for more time to prepare for his cross-examination of a witness. But let's not start there. Let's start at the beginning of the day, where Harry Nel was given the opportunity to cross-examine acoustics expert Ivan Lynn. Now, you'll remember yesterday Lynn testified to the fact that a neighbor 177 meters away from Oscar Pistorius' home couldn't hear the blood-curdling screams that she thinks she heard. But under cross-examination from Nel today, Ivan had to concede that he's not entirely sure that she hadn't heard this. In fact, at 177 meters away, while it's quite unlikely she was able to hear in as much detail as she says she heard, it is possible that she did hear some type of screaming. So, a slight triumph for Harry Nel and the state prosecution team. Next on the stand was Oscar Pistorius' manager, Piet van Zyl, and Barry Roux quite skillfully wove Piet van Zyl's narrative into a story about his relationship with Oscar Pistorius and how Pistorius was using his international travel as a way to get closer to Riva and to show Riva how much he cared about her. He says this is the case because Oscar Pistorius wanted to take Riva overseas. He wanted Riva to go along to a lot of his races, and he wanted to book a surprise trip to Italy for Riva. Now, Van Zyl says that Oscar Pistorius hadn't done that with any of his previous girlfriends, and especially not Samantha Taylor, who testified earlier this year. Van Zyl also described times where Oscar Pistorius was rather jumpy and afraid of loud noises and of crime, more so than an average person would be. Obviously, this all corroborates the defense's case that Oscar Pistorius is heightened to crime around him and very sensitive about the issue. When it was time for Harry Nel to cross-examine Van Zyl, Harry Nel asked Masipa for a little more time to prepare because, according to Nel, he didn't know that Van Zyl was going to be on the stand and he needed some more preparation time. So Masipa granted that wish, and court will resume again at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow for Harry Nel's cross-examination of Oscar Pistorius' manager. Now, earlier we spoke to criminal law expert William Booth about the trial, and he gave us some really interesting insight into what's happened so far in the last 2 days. You can find those videos in the blurb below. Of course, stay tuned to News 24 Live. We're keeping you updated on everything you want to know about Oscar Pistorius' trial, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.